Hey, welcome everybody. In today's video, what we're going to do is just take a look at cookies on your Google Chrome browser and just kind of see how to go about deleting those and why sometimes they may be important or necessary. Anybody that's going to be involved in the VeVeVerse or just creating different images and objects for this VeVeVerse world that a lot of us are really excited about right now, definitely you want to take a look at this video. All right, so what we're looking at right now is Blockade Labs Skybox. So what this is going to do, it's going to allow us to create 360-degree images, which is going to be hopefully pretty amazing within the VeVeVerse or VVV, V3, however you want to call it. So for this example, what they're allowing us to do is, you see on the top here, it says 0 of 5. So I've already just kind of generated 5 different images. So I think maybe like on a daily basis, it'll probably just allow you to do 5 at a time. But what happens if I want to do more, right? Am I stuck? Did I just create those 5 and then, that's all I can use? And here's where deleting and removing those cookies are going to come in handy. So right now we see it's 0 of 5. I put in dogs and cars because I wanted to create something. I click on generate. When I click on generate, it tells me, oh, wait a minute, you've run out of generations. Do I want to upgrade? I'm like, nah, I don't really want to upgrade at this time. So I'll continue to wait. So what we want to do is get rid of this 0 of 5. So how do we go ahead and do that? In our Google Chrome browser, on the top right, we have the 3 little dots. Let's click on those 3 little dots or the hamburger symbol. Then select settings. When we select settings, on the left, let's go ahead and click on privacy and security. After we click on privacy and security, we are going to select cookies and other site data. Now you may need to scroll down a little bit, just depending on your screen size, but the next thing you're going to want to click on is see all site data and permissions. Now, what that's going to do for us, it's going to show us a list of all the different sites that we visited. So you can clear all the data. Some of the data I want to keep for some of the websites that I've gone to. So like Glides app is one that I use for my softball app that I've created, and I don't want to keep logging into it, right? So it just really allows me quick access to it. Same thing with WhatsApp. So I don't necessarily want to delete everything, but again, if you do, you can go ahead and click on clear all data here. Or what you can actually do is, like, the website that we're trying to delete the cookies from is Blockade Labs. We can do a little search here. So click in the search box. I'm just going to type in BLOCK, and lo and behold, we have blockadelabs.com. Click on the little trash can, and it's telling you that it's going to sign us out of everything, related to this skybox.blockadelabs.com, which I'm completely okay with. So we'll click on clear, and that's it. It's gone. It's no longer here. We're going to close this out. Now we go back to our Blockade Labs. We see 0 of 5. Oh, it didn't change anything, or so we think. So what we're going to do now is let's go ahead and just refresh. So as we refresh, it gives us these little prompts here, and this is kind of what you see when you first log in or try to connect to this Blockade Labs. But now you see we now have 5 of 5. So again, now we have an opportunity to create 5 additional images that we couldn't do before. So let's say I wanted to create another world of some sort. Oh, let's get rid of that. I'm going to let's do cats and dogs. For an example here, generate. And as you can see here, it's now generating our image for us. So we'll give it a minute or so to complete its generation. But again, this is going to be hopefully an important tool for us to use in the VeVeVerse. So you're definitely going to want to become more familiar with it, become a little bit more accustomed to it as you're starting to think about building out your specific types of environments. And by deleting the cookies again, will definitely allow you to continue to create multiple or just a multitude of different environments. So here is the world, or this 360-degree view that it created for cats and dogs. Let's just change that up in the park. Let's generate another image real quick. Right now, so we now have 4 of 5 left. See if we get a little better image. So we'll just give this a little minute to go through. And as you see, it goes through pretty quickly, right? So there's not a lot of waiting or a lot of effort that's put into this. And again, it's a 360 image that you yourself, you're not going out there creating, and you're able to create it in really under a minute here. So here's a really nice image of this 360. So we have cats and dogs in a park. We can go through this whole entire thing. We can see the sky. We can see the floor, the grass, the trees. Really excellent. And again, now I've used 2 out of my 5. It's now down to 3 more. Again, when I'm back to 0, I'm going to do exactly the same thing, right? We'll click on the little hamburger symbol, go back to settings, and I'll go back and I'll remove that Blockade Labs cookies, which was definitely going to help us. Hopefully you found this interesting. Hopefully you found this useful. Good luck in the VeVeVerse. Creating, keep creating, never stop creating.